Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Coffee Talk, a visual novel developed by Toge Productions. This indie gem blends chill vibes, engaging storytelling, and a cozy cafe atmosphere where you play as a barista serving up warm drinks and listening to your customers' stories. But is it worth your time? Let's find out. Coffee Talk takes place in an alternate version of Seattle where fantasy races like elves, werewolves, and vampires live alongside humans. You run a late night cafe, brewing drinks and lending an ear to a diverse cast of characters. The setting is intimate and the pixel art style paired with a lo-fi soundtrack makes it feel like the video game equivalent of wrapping yourself in a warm blanket on a rainy night. The entire game unfolds within the cafe, making it feel almost like a stage play where characters come and go sharing snippets of their lives. If you enjoy story-driven games that focus on character interactions, this one's right up your alley. Unlike traditional visual novels that rely heavily on branching dialogue choices, Coffee Talk uses drink making as its main gameplay mechanic. Customers will describe what they want, sometimes vaguely, and you have to figure out the right ingredients to match their request. The drinks you serve can impact their mood, their dialogue, and even the progression of certain storylines. It's a simple yet satisfying mechanic that keeps you engaged without overwhelming you. There's no time pressure, so you can experiment with different ingredients to create unique beverages. It's more about immersing yourself in the experience than trying to min-max outcomes. The heart of Coffee Talk lies in its characters. Each customer has their own struggles, relationships, and personal growth throughout the game. You'll meet Freya, an aspiring journalist seeking inspiration for her novel, Hyde, a vampire dealing with his long history and complicated relationships, Gala, a werewolf trying to manage his condition with herbal remedies, and Noah and Bailey's, a star-crossed couple facing society pressure. The conversations touch on real-world issues like discrimination, burnout, relationships, and self-discovery, all framed through a fantasy lens. The writing is grounded and relatable, making you genuinely care about each character's journey. Visually, Coffee Talk is stunning in its simplicity. The pixel art style is warm with soft lighting and the color palette that shifts depending on the night's mood. Character animations are subtle but effective, conveying emotions through small movements and expressions. The soundtrack is another standout element. Lo-fi beats mixed with jazz influences, creating a relaxing experience. It's the kind of music you'd want to listen to while studying, working, or just unwinding after a long day. Coffee Talk is a game that prioritizes vibes over action, so it won't be for everyone. If you're looking for fast-paced gameplay, this might not be your cup of tea or coffee. However, if you enjoy narrative-driven experiences, it's an incredibly rewarding and cozy game to sink into. The game isn't very long, it's around 3 to 5 hours per playthrough, but encourages multiple runs to experiment with different drinks and story outcomes. There's also an endless mode where you can test your barista skills and relax with the soundtrack. So should you play Coffee Talk, or if you love chill, story-rich experiences with memorable characters and unique presentation, absolutely. It's a game that understands the joy of simple moments, sharing a drink, listening to someone's story, and finding comfort in a quiet night. Personally, overall, I didn't enjoy it myself. I'm more of an action player. An action-packed game is right up my alley, but it was a nice change of pace. I would rank this one probably a solid 7 out of 10 for the experience and the overall gameplay. If you've played Coffee Talk before, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can know when my next review comes out. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll catch you later. Cheers.